Can digital marketing certification or course give you a job quickly? And if so, how to start on this crazy journey of digital marketing, which seems to be trending, but you have no idea where to start from? So in this video, I'm going to give you a clear step-by-step process. I'll name the certification and courses as well that you can pursue to start your journey in digital marketing. And these steps are for people who are starting it from scratch. These are absolutely not for people who are at some stand in digital marketing career, who have already reached a certain level in the career. These are not for them. So all the certifications and courses that I'll be mentioning in this video, in the process and steps, are absolutely free of cost, so you can invest your time and effort in that without any hesitations. Also, I'll be answering some very frequently asked questions about digital marketing on my channel. A lot of viewers have put a question in hope to get a check if their background is suitable for digital marketing, or if as a fresher they pick this trending career option, will it be fruitful for them? So I'll be starting by answering those questions first, and then I'll move on to the steps and processes for this career. For viewers who don't want to indulge into answers of these questions and directly want to jump to the steps and processes for digital marketing, please do so by clicking on the timestamp. I have provided it somewhere on the screen, so help yourself. And without further ado, let's get started. And the very first question that I want to answer is, it's very frequently asked, is that if as a fresher I want to pick this career because I do not like coding jobs, will it be a suitable move? So a very brief and clear answer to this is no. Absolutely no. It won't be a good idea if you choose this field for that reason, that you do not like coding. That's why you want to indulge into this field. It is as good as saying that you have a problem with arranged marriage, you don't like the concept or the idea. Only for that reason you are ready to marry someone, some random guy whom you met in a friend's party. So does that make sense? No, absolutely no. So your problem area is coding jobs. You don't want to indulge into them. That's fine. But do you at this point in time know that you like digital marketing? If you have no clue about your interest and you have not evaluated yourself well on getting into this field, then it is more likely that you'll hate this job as well. All the jobs in the world look fancy and interesting only until you know somebody else is doing it. The moment you start doing them, they become difficult. Evaluate yourself and figure out what job profile resonates with you the most. And it is not something really difficult which will take years to figure it out, or you have to spend money to do that. It's a very simple process. It will take hardly a day's time and few hours a day if you do it with utmost patience and honesty to yourself. I've already done a detailed video on my channel. In fact, there are a couple of them. Just follow the simple steps suggested in them and figure out the job profile that resonates most with you, and then you can get started in that field. Moving on to the next burning question that I get a lot is that, now suppose digital marketing is your actual and genuine interest. What is the scope of earning in this field, and is digital marketing job highly paid? So I'll answer the second half of the question first. Is digital marketing job highly paid? Answer is no, it is not highly paid. And if I have to be candid about it, it is not even as paid as any generic IT job. It is not even that much paid. But having said that, you can earn a lot of money if you are really good at this skill and you freelance your talent with various clients, and you can earn parallelly from all of them. In that case, you can earn really well in this field, and that is one of the main reasons why it's trending so much, because it gives you that liberty to work on your own terms, and that too with a lot of clients in a single time. Otherwise, if you're starting as a fresher, you will end up earning more or less the same as of any other freshers in the industry, around 10 to 20k. Moving on to our next question, which is, if you are somebody who's already experienced in some domain, not into digital marketing, but into something else, that can be teaching, marketing, or something else, but now you want to switch to digital marketing career. So is it a good idea to risk your career for digital marketing, because you at this point in time do not know what digital marketing holds for you, whether you will be successful in that or not? Guys, if you're really up to digital marketing, I'll say there's absolutely no need to sacrifice your current career option or your job, because you can very easily learn digital marketing and practice it and work in parallel to your job with several clients for digital marketing. I think that's the beauty of this field. Pick it up as your side hustle and see how things goes for you. Do you find it interesting? Do you feel it's worth it? Do you feel you'll be able to sustain yourself with the income that you generate from this source or from this career field? And then make a safe jump to the career if you find it potential or interesting enough. And now, taking the last question before I jump to the steps and processes for starting digital marketing career from scratch. How a digital marketing certification can help you grow in your existing career. I think I answered this question in my earlier video as well. Do give it a watch if you want to have a 360-degree view about digital marketing career. So I'll answer that again. See, if you plan to not take any job which is related to digital marketing in your career, then it's an absolute waste of money and time. It will not help you in any way. If you are a fresher and you have some time in hand and you want to experiment with this skill set, you can. But if you think that putting a headline on your resume like BTech fresher with the digital marketing certification or expertise, and then you're applying for a typical IT job, then what do you think what that statement will do for you? Either it will confuse the recruiter or it will do nothing at all. So guys, if you're not going to that route, digital marketing job profile, then there's absolutely no need to waste your time and effort on this. Just because it's trending does not mean everybody has to do it. Okay, so now we have come to the point where we will discuss the steps, the process to start digital marketing career from scratch. As I said earlier as well, guys, the very first step is to evaluate yourself if at all it is your genuine interest, and finding out your niche in this career. See, digital marketing is a very broad spectrum. It has various disciplines in it. So you have to figure out 2 or 3 maybe maximum to start with. You have to choose 2-3 disciplines to start with and build your expertise in them, rather than just telling that you are a digital marketing expert and confusing the other person who might assume that you know everything under the umbrella, and when the questions come you just sit there blank face. So here is a list of different disciplines under this umbrella of digital marketing field. So you have to make yourself aware with all of them and then thoroughly research about each one of them and their respective platforms, and then figure out which are 2-3 of them which interest you most and you would like to enhance your skill set in that. So first decide any 2-3 of these and then start learning on those. So the first step is this: you have to decide your specialization among these. You cannot be like all in all. As a beginner, you need to find your specialization here. And the amazing thing about digital marketing is there are tons of free resources available on the internet, free certifications available on the internet, where you get like real certificates which will add value to your resume as well. If you do those certifications, you do not have to necessarily go to the paid certifications, which are also tons of them. Once you have chosen your discipline, your specialization area under this umbrella, the second step is choose your certifications for that. And again, I have listed the certifications here. So to start with, you can have Google Academy for ads. This is absolutely free certification. You will get a certificate also. I'll also leave the link of all these certifications that I'm mentioning in the description box, so please do check them out, or I'll also put it out in the comment section as well, so that it's easy for you guys to go through that certification. And the second one is Google Analytics Academy. This is again a free certification. And guys, do not even think about applying for a digital marketing job without a strong understanding of Google Analytics. This free training teaches beginners and experienced users how to grow an online presence through intelligent data tracking and web analytics too. See, digital analysis is like a heart of digital marketing. So data analysis for sure help you take more informed and more effective decisions when you have to understand the behavior of buyers or consumers. So please do not ignore this. This is one of the most important certification I feel if you're going for a digital marketing career. My next suggestion is HubPost Inbound Marketing. This is a free certification. This free course covers the basic of what inbound marketing is all about: drawing in customers, attracting leads, crafting engaging landing pages, writing strong calls to action, and growing an audience, how to build all those email lists and all of that sort. Moving on to my next suggestion, which is Microsoft Bing Ads certification. I think people often forget about this one, but guys, this is also really important because like Google Google search. Microsoft Bing also is a search engine, and if there are like thousands of people out there for digital marketing, and some of them also knows about Microsoft search engine as well, then it's an added advantage, because you will find most of the people do not do it, and because they just think it's not important as Google search. But when you are drawing your audience attention to a certain product or to anything, it's important that you leverage every single platform that you can where you find the audience. So it's again a very important platform or certification, and it's absolutely free of cost, so there's no harm in adding this as well to your forte. And the next suggestion is the crucial one, and I'm sure will be fruitful to a lot of you, because I somehow feel people are more attracted towards social media marketing. When digital marketing comes in mind, most of people just use it as a synonym to the social media marketing. And this certification by Facebook, called as Facebook Blueprint, it is free to take, but if you want a certificate for it, it is a paid certification, as in you have to go through an exam which will be paid, and then the certification will be given. But the training as such is free to take. You can take the training and enhance your skill. It is very important. This course provides advanced level proficiency in Facebook and Instagram ads. So I think those two are the most powerful advertisement platforms, and if you're going for social media marketing, you just cannot miss this one. So the next one on the suggestion list is Hootsuite Academy. So this again is a free certification. So here you'll learn how to engage social media audience, how to automate post, collaborate content, and improve your company's online presence or your clients' online presence. So basically that's what clients or companies are hiring you for, how they can expand their presence, how they can increase the brand awareness about their brand or product. So it makes it very easy. So I really suggest you guys to go through this. And obviously by no means this is not like a foolproof list, this is not an exhaustive list, this is just few suggestions that I've given to you, which are free of cost. So use these resources, and just in my opinion, just go through every single one of them, because this is a very minimal list that I've tried putting together for you guys, so that you get a good mix of every platform and every tool. So this was the second step, where you have to go through these trainings. In the first step, you have decided on the discipline where you will project yourself as an expert, and in second step you'll go through the trainings, the free trainings that you have for those disciplines. You then become an expert on them. And the third step is to test your skills. How will you test your skills? Unlike any other field where you have to get into real jobs, beg somebody the internships or the related jobs, digital marketing field is something where you can test your skills all by yourself. People will thank you for doing those digital marketing agendas for them. So pick on anyone. For example, if your friends or somebody known has a restaurant and they do not have an online presence, and even if they have, they do not get any ROI out of that. So run Facebook ads for them, run Instagram ads for them, see how you can scale their revenue up with those tools, your digital marketing skills. If you know somebody who has some say for example a jewelry shop or some kind of business, maybe you know somebody who provide tiffin services in your neighborhood, try putting ads for them and see how you can scale their revenue up. And while you're doing all of that, make sure that you project all of your success, even if it is a small one, record them on your social media handles. See, for sure you are projecting yourself as a digital marketing expert, but if your own social media handles do not prove it, then how will you be able to sell your skills to somebody else, to a client or company? So it's very important, whatever success you get while testing your skills with these offline businesses, small businesses, record them somewhere, project them on your Instagram account, or maybe you have a Facebook page or somewhere on your social media presence. So mark them there, record them there. They will act as a beautiful portfolio for you when you have to start next with a big company or maybe as a freelancer. So we are now done with the 3 steps. You decide the discipline, then you go through the trainings, then you test your skills, and the next step is start as a freelancer on freelancing websites. So there are many freelancing websites. I'll put a list here. So why it is so important, once you have worked with the local business, why it's so important to work with clients on these freelancing job sites? Because the clients that you get there are very different, have a very professional approach of doing things. There you will be able to test your skills further. Plus, you will get to know whether you even want to land in a job, because you can end up earning so well from these freelancing projects that you don't even feel the need of going after a company's job, because there you might have to commit certain number of hours to the company. But here, being a freelancer into digital marketing field, you are in your own comfort zone. You are your own boss. So the next step is absolutely to try on these freelancing websites. And remember, when you build up your portfolio, your profile on these sites, make sure that you mention each and every success that you have achieved with the local business clients that you have recorded, either on your social media handles or somewhere else. Do mention them there to have a good profile. The final step, obviously, landing into a job for people who still want to have a job with them. So what to do to get a job in digital marketing field? See, you have tested your skills with a local business. You have worked on freelancing websites. Now, when you go for interviews with companies who are hiring for digital marketing experts, believe me, by then you'll have so much confidence on your skill set that nobody can stop you. The only tip I want to give you here is, when you appear for these interviews, just be very thorough with the company profile. If they have any upcoming product or upcoming event which they possibly want this person to market well, even if they do not have, you should have that knowledge. And if you can project how that new product or service can be marketed well to the audience, if you can tell them like just few tips here and there about that, it will be a huge advantage for you, and you will be a shot higher in that case. And another very important thing here I want to mention is, often when we talk about social media presence and handles, we often forget LinkedIn. But if your plan is to generate leads for yourself or to get interview calls for yourself, make sure that you're projecting your success rate with the local businesses. Even if it is for a small shop, project the return on investment, project those numbers very well on your LinkedIn profile, because LinkedIn is a place where people would want to look for those kind of posts. If you have a profile as a digital marketing expert and people see that you have so much success with the local vendors or maybe on freelancing websites, and you have put up that information there, it will act in so much favor for you. You will receive so many calls, you'll come across so many opportunities where people would upfront call you for the interview, or they'll approach you if you can do the project for them as a freelance. In any which case, it is a win-win situation for you. So do not underestimate the power of LinkedIn when it comes to social media presence. So guys, those are my suggestions and steps to the process of starting into digital marketing space from scratch. Hope you guys find these resources, free certifications that I mentioned, useful. You will find the links in the description or in the comment section, as I said. Please take your time and understand what works best for you. If you can figure out the answer to that question right, then everything else after that will fall in place eventually. If you still have any questions where you feel I can help on that, feel free to write them in the comment section. I'll try to answer as much as possible to the best of my capabilities. With that, I'm signing off. You keep on watching more content on Corporate Diaries to be corporate ready, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye.